Hey guys, it's Anna and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the best musk fragrances I think you can get. It is featured in a good majority of scents that I own. I'm of course going to be talking about like musk prominent fragrances. And by the way, we're not going to be talking about like rank animalic musks today. Okay, that's what we're not going to be doing. I talked to my mother a while ago. I was asking her, what kind of scent profiles are you into? So if you want, I can give you samples to explore, or if I have a perfume bottle that isn't quite me, but it's in your profile, I can give it to you. And she made it a point to tell me, I just don't want anything with musk. And I'm like, mother, what kind of musky perfumes do you think I wear? If you are new to the fragrance world, not all musks are created equally. We have a huge spectrum when it comes to musk. Yes, you can have that more dirty animalic side, or you have like a clean white musk that can come off very cozy, fresh, inviting. And that, my friends, is the area on the spectrum I like to be on. So if you think you don't like musk, I'm here to tell you it's time to broaden your horizons. By the way, before I get into my list, I wanted to highlight another content creator. Give her a shout out, Karina Waldron. I mentioned several videos back that she is a brand owner of a luxury candle company, Iluminar. She saw that I was interested in the brand and she kindly sent over one of her candles. This is Sundays. These are non-toxic coconut soy candles. I love her sleek, minimalistic, classy packaging. We have a matte black vessel, like a texturized label, and inside you can see, you can definitely tell that I've used this. We have a wooden wick, which provides the coziest, most homey crackling sound. I love it. And by the way, the reason this isn't in the background right now is because of the wooden wick. I don't know if that crackling sound is gonna pick up on my mic or not. And listen, I knew it was gonna smell good, okay? I mean, it's Karina Waldron. She's a fragrance content creator. She knows what she's doing. What I wasn't expecting was that this was gonna smell like a full-on luxurious fragrance. Like, I would wear this on my body if this was a perfume. Also, the throw on this candle is gorgeous. It fills up an entire room, but what I like about this is that it isn't overpowering in like an overbearing kind of way. So it's a very likable, kind of like soft, cozy scent in nature, but it has a good throw. This has the most cozy, comforting, smooth tonka bean, vanilla, almond milk. Like, it's very creamy. There's a blend of like background florals in here. I can't distinguish what they are, but this smells so yummy. It's like a gourmand, but not overly foodie, clean, and just like you're burrowing under the fluffiest blankets. It has a sweetness, but it's not too sweet, and the almond milk just lends a very creamy tone to the scent. I don't personally interpret this as like a nutty type of scent, and the tobacco doesn't overpower. It doesn't read smoky to me, but does lend a bit of an overall richness to the scent. It's a flex. If if your house smells good, that's leaving a good impression. People are going to remember that. By the way, this is not sponsored. She's a new brand and I just wanted to give her flowers and shout her out. Moving on to my list of fragrances, I think it's only right to start with Clean Reserve Skin. I think, I'm checking, yes, the first musk prominent perfume that I absolutely fell in love with. And it still, to this day, delivers that wow factor for me. This is so beautiful, so inoffensive that I can't picture someone not liking this. I know there's gonna be someone, there always is, you know? I mean, that's fine. Fragrance is not a one size fits all kind of situation. We have different tastes, different skin, but just in general, when it comes to safe fragrances, this baby is in it. This would make a beautiful signature scent. This is the kind of smell, if you wear this, people aren't gonna know necessarily if you're wearing a perfume or not, because It has this warm skin accord, and it's clean, it's fresh, musky, and it's the perfect amount of a light sweetness in here. There's vanilla orchid. The salted praline note in particular, I think, is one of the stars of the show. It just brings in this sensuality that's very effortlessly beautiful. It's not trying to be anything. And very soft, silky, white florals. And I think this is one of the best you can get when it comes to the your skin but better category. It's definitely a compliment getter. I get comments from both men and women. I think this is also an excellent option as like a beginner fragrance. It's so cozy. People are gonna want to bury themselves in your neck. It's very addictive. I could have my whole life smelling like this. The downside to this is unfortunately the performance. You need to overspray. I'm just gonna tell you how it is. This has an intimate sillage, so it sits close to the skin, and I get about 4 hours out of this one. So you will need to top up. I recommend overspraying, but I do have a suggestion for you when it comes to increasing the longevity. This next scent is Lake and Skye 1111, and they have this in several different formulas, formats. This is the body oil. They also have a fragrance oil. They have like a regular perfume, and this smells quite similar to Clean Reserve Skin, which is why I don't feel like I need the perfume bottle. But I absolutely wanted to get either the fragrance oil or body oil to use as a layering tool, because this specific kind of scent profile pairs so nicely with so many different perfumes. And even if you didn't want to layer and you just want to have that subtle but beautiful skin scent, it's a great option. This is also a light scent, sits very close to the skin, and I also get about 4 hours out of this. Although they both have an intimate sillage, this one, comparing the two, does have better sillage. But what I love about this is that whatever perfume I choose to layer right on top of this is gonna perform better. It has that moisturized base to stick onto with, of course, like the added help of an actual fragrance underneath. This is like a sister to Clean Reserve Skin. We have less notes listed: ozonic notes, amberwood, and white musk. But there is also in here a little bit of a clean, soft sweetness sprinkled throughout. Comparing the two scents, this does have a more airy quality, like a fresh open sky. And I do personally find Skin to be more addictive because of that highlighted salted praline note. I get a little bit more going on in Clean Reserve Skin, but I do love both of the scents. But yeah, if you were interested in 1111, you can get it in several different formulas, whatever you're looking for. An OG that I think is seriously essential in anyone's fragrance collection. This is perfectly unisex. This is stunning on everyone. And that is Labo Another 13. I cannot tell you at this point what bottle we're on. I've lost track. I forgot. I don't know. It's like around 10. I'm not kidding. I literally just purchased another one this morning. Because look, we need vats of Another 13 in this household. It's ludicrous how much we use of this. This is an incredibly sexy musk fragrance. You have prominent notes of ambrette, iso-e super. So it has this light, transparent kind of woody quality to the scent that is going to last on your skin, your clothes, everything forever. Performance is amazing. It projects. I've mentioned this before, but Eric literally had a woman chase him down, track him down in a grocery store. She's going up and down all the aisles until she finally found him, and she's like, "It's you! It's you. I've been hunting down your scent, and it's you. Please tell me what you're wearing." He was a little alarmed by that interaction because she low-key scared him, but I got a kick out of it. This smells so dang clean, fresh. You know that smell right after it's rained? You just take a deep breath in this like crisp, clean, damp air, and it's just like, oh, there's an essence of that in here. It has that feeling of like being in the fresh woods right after it's rained. No pollution here. It also has this like musky, ambergris vibe where you get this salted skin effect, and it also has a bit of like this sexy cologne undertone to it. But like I said, perfectly right down the middle unisex. This is also a Your Skin But Better scent, but the performance is amazing. This will work year round. I particularly find it refreshing and lovely for the warmer months because it does have this kind of cooling effect. It's crisp, chic, and yes, clearly an obvious staple in our house. Next scent is Rania J Musk Moschus. This is what I wanted out of Initio's Musk Therapy. I like Musk Therapy, but it wasn't a total love for me. And I think it's extremely expensive for what you're getting, and I'm just not, down to pay that price. The fresh juice, I'll get into that in a moment, smells like a cousin to Musk Therapy. This is a beautiful, creamy, powdery, elegant musk. It's fluffy, very comforting. You're getting that powdery quality from like a delicate iris. The sandalwood is a background player for me, just for the base. It's very smooth and soft. And this does have this clean, luxury kind of shampoo-like vibe that Musk Therapy has as well, but it's not too shampoo-y, because if so, then I'd get bored with it. However, what really differentiates this scent from Musk Therapy is this addition of a vanilla note, and I also get more of a blackcurrant in here. It's just beautiful. It's such a clean, pretty, easy reach kind of fragrance. I actually wore this yesterday and got a compliment. So that is the experience that I get from like a fresh batch, a new bottle of this. As this juice sits and it ages, as most vanilla fragrances do, they tend to get stronger, get richer, more potent. That vanilla amps up, they can become sweeter, and that's what happens with this scent. It actually changes quite a bit. It then will transition as it's aged into like a gourmand, a sweet, creamy, sugary vanilla with like a jammy blackberry compote musky scent, and that is very addictive. You just smell yummy. So it's an interesting one because it does change quite drastically, but I love both of those stages in the fragrance. You're going to be getting more of that musk prominent quality. When it's a fresh juice, it's more powdery. The other notes come up as more supporting. And as it ages, that blackcurrant and that vanilla really come to life and blossom. It gets sweeter and brings in a gourmand facet. And the performance continues to get better as well as it ages. A fresh batch of this has good performance. I get about 6 hours out of this one with moderate projection. Once it ages, you're gonna get a strong projection and it's gonna last all day. Oh, I should have mentioned this earlier. If you like Another 13, you want a different spin on that scent, or if Another 13 is out of your price range, you want something more affordable, or something leaning a little bit more feminine, then I would try Floral Street Arizona Bloom. This is like the summer take on Another 13. This has a prominent, fresh coconut note in here. This doesn't come off like sunscreen, artificial. It smells like you're getting like the fresh meat of the coconut as well as a chilled coconut water. Very refreshing, very crisp, pulling in a similar way as Another 13. They're both, of course, very clean, musky, have this salty undertone to the scent, which this then, of course, lends an even more like kind of beachy feel. They both have that chic oak moss, clean, earthy tone, and you're gonna get that light woody presence from cashmere wood in Arizona Bloom. This one doesn't last as long, doesn't project as much as Another 13, but it's also cheaper, so I get about 5-6 hours out of this one with an intimate projection. But I just adore this DNA, and I love that coconutty spin that they put on this fragrance. Eau de Italie Morn to Dusk is the most beautiful, airy, whimsical, fluffy, powdery vanilla musk. The note breakdown in here is fairly simple, but that does not take away from how purely addictive I find this scent. It's just heavenly to me. I've said this before, but to me, this smells like a sugar plum fairy, like a ballerina playing a sugar plum fairy in the Nutcracker. It's soft, delicate. There's like an innocence to this scent. It just feels so yummy, so cozy. I love this on its own, but it's also a beautiful layering vanilla and has that prominent, clean, fresh, musky spin to it. So although this is gourmand, it's not heavy or rich. This is a vanilla musk that is incredibly suitable for the warm weather. I think if you like Bath & Body Works Vanilla Bean Noel, you would love this perfume. That one smells more creamy and dense, whereas this smells more refined, more elegant, and is definitely a more light, airy, whipped, powdery, musky version. But it is one that you will need to overspray. I get an intimate sillage with this about 4 hours, so I'm not shy about going crazy with this scent. Next scent, Roseno Matu number 5. Such a sexy unisex fragrance. This is a very sensual, exotic scent. It literally says sensual musk on the plaque right here, and sensual it is. This has a stunning, airy, sweet, exotic saffron. This scent is nuclear, okay? This projects like crazy. It fills a room, it leaves a trail, and it lasts all dang day. The vanilla note in here isn't too sweet. It's not a gourmand, but it does lend a warm, sweet element to this fragrance, and that warmth is amplified by the note of amber. It isn't heavy. It's like a smooth, transparent white amber kind of note. This is incredibly intoxicating. This is a love it or hate it kind of fragrance. It's polarizing, it's unique, so make sure you sample this first, but it is special nonetheless, and it gets wild reactions. I know it technically doesn't make sense for me to say that this smells mystical, but that's what I get. This is like a unicorn kind of scent to me. Pixie dust. I don't know. It really has this magical feeling. It has this special airy feel, and yet it's incredibly powerful. It makes a statement. I wear this on its own all the time, but it's also a beautiful layering option as saffron, musk, vanilla, amber pairs with so many different scent profiles. And the last fragrance I'll be featuring today is Parle-moi de Parfum Milky Musk 39. I haven't had this for like that long of a time. It's one of his current favorites of the moment. Eric has been blowing through this. He asked me the other day, he's like, I hope that's not terribly expensive, because I'm going to use that up and I'm going to need another one. This is also a perfectly unisex option. This would fall under the your skin but better category, but I think that this is a great option for people who love their woody fragrances, specifically sandalwood. Nothing about this smells milky or lactonic, so the name could be a little bit deceiving, but it's a very creamy fragrance. The musk and sandalwood is so smooth, and there's this natural, light amount of sweetness. Not too much at all. It's very subtle. It just makes it cozy. This has like a fresh wood chip shavings kind of texture to it, and has pretty good performance as well. About 6 hours with moderate projection. This is such an easy reach kind of scent for practically year round. I would say spring, summer, and fall. It's inoffensive. It's a great option for work, a bedtime scent if you're into that kind of thing. The gym, everyday signature, it does the job. And this is just a scent that, you know, if people smell this on you, they're just gonna think like, oh, that person's skin always just smells so good. It's a very clean, natural smelling fragrance, and although it's only those 2 notes listed, I'm not underwhelmed or bored by this. I think it's absolutely beautiful. So that wraps up my favorite musk fragrances. If you have any questions about any particular musk perfumes, you want my thoughts, just shoot me a question down below in the comments and I can let you know. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't already. If you want to see me in any more videos, I'd appreciate it so much. I hope you guys are having an amazing day and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!